Good morning, and it's time for Friday musing, and you know, I've already broken the rule. Last time I said I'll be back every alternate Friday, but here I am, consecutive Fridays. So very excited. Today I want to talk about self-worth and how you should be the hero of your own story. And one of my friends, very close friends, Coach Vikram, he keeps talking about how when you are comfortable with yourself, your being, how it leads to building confidence. And I want to go a step back. Um, there are people who do things for themselves, and we at times mistake them for being self-centered. Um, Self-centered is definitely a very strong word, and there is a negative connotation to it. But if you have, if you are someone who loves yourself, himself or oneself, um, that is not a negative thing, right? Because then you value yourself and you want to do things for yourself, and that is not necessarily a negative because you're not taking anything from someone else. So if you are fair, and if you are just a person, just as who does things in a justified fashion, then you are on the right track. Okay, and if you have a strong sense of self-love and self-worth, it definitely leads to confidence. So please think about it. In this culture in India, we are not necessarily taught to have a great self esteem and the sense of self worth, but we should definitely do it. It's very, very important, right? Other cultures have always done this, and which is why they have always been able to make big brands. And think about it. We will talk about it in a different video. So that's point number one, which is self love and self worth. Second, life is there's a lot of opportunities. The world has enough for everybody. It's almost like a random draw. Okay, you must have done probability puzzles in school. So it's a bucket, it's a random draw. Put your hand and draw an opportunity for yourself, right? Decide something, and that's your chance to create a narrative and put yourself in charge of that narrative. You are the hero of your own story. There's no one else who will come and do things for you. You have to take charge of your destiny, your story. So remember, there's no one else who will do things. You can have your ideals, you can have your people you follow, etc., but don't follow people excessively, because ultimately you are the one who's going to be driving everything. So you are the hero of your own story, just remember. And the self-worth and being the hero of one's story, these two things are linked, right? If you want to do a good job as a hero of your own story, you better have a strong sense of self-worth, because that leads to confidence, and then you can execute things very well. So that was the thing that I wanted to really talk about today, and I wish you a great weekend as it's approaching. You do great stuff. Enjoy, have fun, and we will see each other again in the next Friday musing. Ciao.